Hello everyone. Before you curse someone who hurt you, whether it's an ex, a friend, or even a family member, please pause. Because what you're calling karma for them might quietly become karma for you. Okay? Hi, beautiful souls. This is Maitreyi from Divine Alchemy Tarot. Today, I want to share something that I have learned as a reader, a healer, and as a human who has gone through a lot of pain as well. Just like we all do, right? And a special thank you to my lovely subscriber and friend at the rate B7609 for suggesting this beautiful topic. And I really owe you a short mini free reading. Okay, so thank you so much for suggesting this topic. B, I'll see you in my next live stream. Okay, whenever you're ready, we can have a free read for you. All right. So guys, let's talk about this topic in parts, okay? Don't worry, I will try and keep it short, but I really can't assure, okay? You can just increase the speed if you feel like the video is getting a little, long for you guys to watch. So that's totally fine, okay? Starting with the part one. Now, the truth that people don't want to hear today is you don't believe how many messages I get. Like, ma'am, I hope my ex gets karma. Ma'am, I want that friend to suffer because he or she betrayed me. Or it could be something like, please tell me they'll regret losing me or not. And guys, I definitely understand where this comes from, right? Because pain makes us react and it does not help us to reflect. Correct? So here's a spiritual truth that all of you guys should know is what I feel. All right. So guys, karma isn't like, Amazon Prime. Okay, it doesn't deliver your revenge the very next day. Karma is energy based, not ego based, and blessings don't come to a heart that's filled with a lot of revenge. Right? Now, coming to the part two, what actually happens when you curse someone? When you curse someone or when you keep wishing bad for someone, you are not sending that energy to them. You are sending that energy to yourself, like from yourself to yourself, right? So whatever you send out finds its way back at you, right? So think of it like an example. If you light a fire to burn someone's house, the smoke goes in your lungs first, right? Now I know most of would you be like it's not the right example. It's actually like if you are trying to burn your neighbor's house, even your house gets burned. Yeah, I totally understand that, but this is just an example, guys, right? You need to understand what I'm trying to say here. Coming to the part 3, my experience as a tarot reader, which most of you have asked me to share in between my videos. So I have done readings where people ask, why isn't love coming into my life? Why are my friendships failing? Does God hate me? Why am I stuck in the same patterns? Right now, there are many questions like this, and if one of you have asked this question, you're not wrong, guys. I'm just letting you guys know that when I look at this particular energy or the energy surrounding these questions, I see that those particular people are still tied to someone that they are, like very angry at or upset. Right now, here's the irony: hate ties you to someone just as strongly as love does. Okay, so guys, if you believe that only love can tie two people together, it's not that. A lot of hate also can tie you to someone just as strongly as love does. Okay, so cutting the cord is not about forgiving them, it's about freeing your own heart. So if you are feeling that I'm trying to give you a message where you only should tolerate people who cause you pain, it's not that. I'm just trying to say that if I suggest at times to cut your cords with that particular person, it's about not just forgiving them, but also it is a lot beneficial for you guys, because it's like you're freeing your own heart from that. Right, coming to the part 4, now this applies to love, friendships, and family. And I just have a smile on my face because I get a lot of questions surrounding these topics, right? So guys, if you really want karma to work, remember these 3 things. Okay, Now, first thing is that your success is the loudest karma. Okay, you need not do any plans, you need not plot against anyone. I'm saying this because I have done this in the past, okay, and I accept my mistakes, right? I shouldn't have done those things, but I learned my lessons. So that's what I'm telling you. Your success is the loudest karma, okay? So only focus on your success. Second thing is your growth is the sweetest revenge. If you are growing in your life without bothering about all the plans and all the plots that you have been scheming against someone who caused you pain, and if you just focus on your soul growth, that is the best revenge, because that's how that person will be affected, right? If they have to, of course. That is not something that we decide, that is what karma decides, right? Third thing is your peace is the biggest punishment. If you are just at peace, just imagine that person who has caused you a lot of stress, anxiety, sees you at peace and sees you being not affected at all. What more do you want as karma for them, right? So instead of using cuss words, instead of cursing people, or instead of just being very revengeful and have that agony in yourselves, why not just focus on your success, growth, and peace, right? And honestly, guys, most exes, ex friends, or relatives who hurt you aren't really evil, okay? They are just, I would say, lessons in a human form, right? Some people come to love you, some people come to awaken you, and both of them are divine, okay? And I feel you guys really need to understand this. I hope we are on the same page till here. Coming to the part 5, simple example that everyone will really get, that I can give you is, you have heard about this term. In India, at least, we all use this word many a time, use this example many a times. It's like, if someone throws mud at you, you have two choices. First, throw mud back at them. Second thing is, wash your hands and just shine. Now, choosing second option doesn't make you really weak, okay? It makes you very, very wise. Mud dries and just falls off, right? But peace, that really stays, isn't it? So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Coming to the part 6, self-healing, I would say, is the real karma, okay? So this is a takeaway for you guys from this particular topic, that self-healing is the real karma, okay? Keep affirming this to yourself if you're very angry, very upset, or have been doing a lot of planning and plotting against someone who caused you a lot of pain, right? So guys, you need to understand, healing is not about forgetting someone, okay? This is a very I would say not popular, but I see that most of us have this misconception that healing is just about forgetting someone and focusing on yourself and just show them and prove to them how you can be. No, it's not that. That is still that energy where you are channeling a lot of revenge, right? Showing or proving someone, that is also called as revenge, isn't it, guys? Like, you do something to prove to yourself, not the world, right? You need not prove them and make them feel that you just were not with me in my good times, now look at me how I shine. Because this will again add on to your karma, this will add on to your arrogant behavior, and that is what will keep coming back to you. That success will not last for a very long time, isn't it? So healing is not about forgetting someone, healing is about remembering yourself, right? So ask yourself these 3 questions as I head to the end of this topic. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? What do I mean by this? This could be that person. What did this person teach me? What did this situation teach me? What did this job teach me? What is the lesson that I learned after my friend just ghosted me? What do I learn from these things where people are again and again going out of my life and they are not staying? What do I learn from this, right? Ask yourself this question. Secondly, ask yourself, what patterns do I need to break? Now, by patterns, I mean, it could be that you have been overgiving a lot in your relationships with people. may it be a love situation or any other relationship, friendships with family members, if you are over giving, then you need to stop that. You need to believe in reciprocity, and until you get that reciprocity from the other person, stop over giving. That is how you break that pattern. Or it could also be that you have been cheated upon by the same person thousands of times, and universe has given you many reasons to just detach from that person, but you keep falling back into the same pattern with the hope that that person is changing, that person is changing. Once, twice, I understand. If it has been a repeated pattern for years, then you need to break that pattern by either taking a stand for yourself and letting that person know that, hey, you know what, you need to get your shit together, or else I'm just going to try moving on, or I will try finding someone new, right? Because this is how you will break that pattern of karma for yourself. Because you have been forgiving, and because that person has not learned the lesson, you keep attracting the same pattern again and again. Now if that person improves, that's a different thing, but if not, this is the pattern you need to break. Okay, so these are a few examples. So just ask yourself, what pattern do you need to break? Now, third thing is, ask yourself, where did I abandon myself? Now, I know this is very understandable, but abandonment is not just in terms of relationship where your person is just abandoning you or using abusive words. It's not just that. Abandonment issues come from your childhood as well, right? So it could have been that as a child you didn't get that kind of love from your parents, or it could have been a case where even if you got that love, you were very restricted, right? You were not brought up in a very lovely environment, and that has brought in a lot of trauma in your life, and you have not healed from it. So what happens is, when you actually get into a relationship with the person, you carry that trauma with yourself, and you expect that other person to understand you, right? Now, if that other person is evolved, of course it goes well. If not, then you again get into the same pattern and cause yourself that stress and anxiety, and don't really feel good about the relationship. Now that's when you have to ask, where did you abandon yourself, right? So ask these three questions. What did this person or situation teach me? What patterns do I need to break? And third thing, where did I abandon myself, right? Once you get answers for this, guys, I'm pretty sure you will stop cursing people, you will stop taking revenge, and also you will stop feeling guilty for whatever happened, right? Because when you heal yourself, your next relationship, romantic or otherwise, does not have to fix your old wounds, right? It's not other person's responsibility if you are not healed. It's not your partner's responsibility to heal you. It is your responsibility to fight that battle for yourself and heal yourself, right? So just make sure that your next relationship or a friendship, or maybe whatever family bonds you have, does not have to fix your old wounds, and you try and heal from those first, and just feel like you are very contented with yourself. That's how you will start learning how karma works, and you just have to just sit and watch it work, and you will just thank me someday probably. Okay, I mean, I'm not boasting here, guys, but if this video ever helps you, you will literally be very, very thankful, at least to the universe, that you did nothing during this time but worked on yourself, your growth, your success, and your peace, right? So next time you feel like cursing someone who wronged you, say this instead to yourself, that I release them, I release the pain, and I choose my own growth. You can also use this like an affirmation. I release them, I release the pain, I choose my own growth, right? Because karma is not your weapon, karma is your mirror, and healing is your superpower. Okay, so this is Maitreyi from Divine Alchemy Tarot, sending you a lot of love, light, and a reminder. Your heart was never broken. It was rearranged to make space for something better to come into your life. So always choose peace, choose growth, and choose you. Once again, thank you, and a big shout out to B7609 for suggesting this beautiful topic. If you want me to speak about any topic, guys, you can always suggest, send your ideas on my WhatsApp community. Join my WhatsApp community, it's linked in the description below. And if I choose your topic for the next video, you will win a free personal mini reading from me. Okay, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more healing, guidance, tarot readings, and tarot wisdom as well, and more such topics. Okay, lots of love, take care. I'll see you in my next live stream or a next video. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.